Today we're going to speak a little bit about AI again, and an incident with the French artist HUGEL. He's a French sort of Latin house artist, probably one of the biggest artists in the world right now. Oh, no, that's not true. One of the biggest dance artists in the world right now. And there's a bit of a storm going online. There's a bit of a storm going on at the moment where fans seem to be under the impression that his new single it's not his. It's not his song. And not only that, not only is it not his song, but he has bought the rights to an AI generated song, which is an interesting move. So there's a song that he's promoting online quite a lot at the moment with all sorts of kind of videos and whatnot. And this is what it sounds like. So we'll play a little snippet of it here. And looking through the comment section, there is a lot of people saying that this is a song that was already released, which has now been taken down off streaming platforms, right? Apparently this song was made originally, it was originally a AI song that was made by Suno or whatever. And now Hugo is presenting it as his own, right? And people have caught on to it. So it's not the first time that Hugo has been involved in sort of plagiarism accusations. Earlier this year, an artist called Ben Hemsley quite publicly accused him of plagiarizing his remix of Sonic's It Feels So Good, which is a kind of massive 90s dance song. There's loads of stuff about that online. You can check it out. But fundamentally, all this means is that it's not the first time that he's been involved in something like this. There's precedent for this, right? But I think this is a really interesting development in the kind of AI music world. And I find myself thinking, how annoyed should we be about something like this? What should our level of discomfort be in a massive, humongous superstar DJ essentially buying the rights to an AI track that I assume was doing well, and he's just bought the rights to that song and put his name on it, right? So the thing is, people will say, rightly, that ghost producers have been a thing forever, right? And what's the difference between Hugo paying a ghost producer to do this or paying an AI producer to buy the song that has already been created, right? He's still not doing it. He's still buying it. It's still shifty. It's just the individual that's getting bought off is different, right? The only thing I would sound that is, the counterpoint to that argument is that a lot of the time, ghost producers, let's say you're a talented producer who's not really making enough money, can't really afford to live, but you get offered the opportunity to produce a song for David Guetta, right? The royalties or the payment you get from that one ghost production will pay for you to live for a year, probably. And it was quite a, if not morally just, it was a legitimate way for a lot of producers and songwriters to make a living, is doing the odd ghost production job here and then, right? Whereas this sort of thing cuts that out, right? But then it makes me wonder why, if you're going to be okay with just, but if, let's say you're Hugo's management team and you've decided, look, we're just going to buy music for him now and just present it as his own because he doesn't have time to produce music anymore, or he's not very good anymore, or he just doesn't want to anymore, or doesn't need to anymore, more than likely, right? So you decide we're going to get tracks in and we're going to present them as Hugo's. Fine, that happens, right? But then I'm interested, why pay for someone else's AI produced music? Why not just do that yourself? Because producing music using AI is not hard. It's not hard. You could do it in an afternoon. You could have 20 tracks in an afternoon. So why is Hugo paying people to buy their AI generated songs? Why can't someone on his team just spend a couple of weeks putting together a little EP for him? I don't know. I think what's probably happening is the fear of backlash. If it was found out that Hugo was like presenting AI music as his own, but then why is that any different to this? I don't know. It all confuses me. I genuinely don't know where I stand on it, because in some ways it's no different to what's been going on since forever, but it does feel quite rough that a quite legitimate way that producers were able to make money, i.e. producing for bigger artists, is now potentially not happening or not available. Do you know what the solution is? You just produce your own tunes, Hugo. No, just make your own songs. If you're going to fly around in private jets and give it to big one, why can't you make your own songs? But I don't know. Another interesting thing that I did discover from doing this is there's an AI music checker out there, which I didn't know this existed. It's called Let's Submit's AI Detector. I've not actually tested it, but apparently it works. So yeah, if it bothers you to find out if an artist is using AI, then this apparently is a good thing to do. So yeah, let me know what you think. A bit torn on this. I don't know whether what he's done is wrong or what he's done is right, or whether we should care, or whether it's just the way that things are. But yeah,